everyone. This is a quick 30-minute yoga flow for beginners to intermediate. If you like it, please send a donation off to my wonderful teachers at Karma Teachers. I'll have the link below. Anyway, enjoy. Here we go. So come to the top of your mat, standing in Tadasana, finding your ground, find your space. Open your collarbones wide, shoulder blades down your back, tucking your tail, engaging your core muscles, and start to breathe. Deepen your breath, planting your toes firmly in the ground, filling up your entire lungs. So starting with your belly, inhale through your rib cage, right up to the top of your collarbones. Big breaths, big full breaths, squeezing all that air out. Do that 3 more times. Feeling the earth on your exhale, expanding on your inhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. And then let's start with some movement. So on the next inhale, raise your arms overhead, reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Just do a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten your spine, hands on your shins, if that helps. Exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Roll up. Big inhale, all the way to the top of your lungs. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands heart center. Plant your feet. Inhale, arms overhead. Reach up, big breath. Exhale, folding forward. All that air out. Inhale, engage your belly button. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, bend your knees. Come on up. Exhale, hands heart center. From here, inhale, your arms up overhead. Clasp your fingers at the top. Create a pointer finger with both index fingers. Inhale, lengthen, reach out of your shoulder blades. Exhale, over to the left. Pulling from your hips, planting your feet firmly in the ground, pushing your hips away from you. Look up under your right armpit if that's available to you. If it's too much for your neck, you can keep your head neutral. And reach. Inhale, big full breath, open your chest. Exhale, feeling ground, feeling the earth. Inhale one more time. And then exhale, come back to neutral. Take in reset breath here. Inhale, reach up. Exhale over to the right hand side. So opening your chest, stacking your shoulders, pushing your left hip away. Stretching out your fingertips and keep breathing. Full big breaths. Inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Come back to neutral. Reach up. Look up. Engaging your core. Pushing your hips forward a little bit. Just track your fingers back just a tiny little bit. Shoulder blades away from your ears. Relax your jaw. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, hands heart center. Let's get started with a little bit of flow. So coming to the top of your mat, planting your feet. Inhale, your arms up overhead. Reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. All that air out. Inhale, flat back. Lengthen your spine, tuck your chin. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into Chaturanga, push-up position, lower down. Inhale your chest up, look up, cobra. Exhale, roll your toes, push back into downward facing dog. First dog this morning, so pedal your feet, tucking your belly button in towards your spine, engaging your ears, framing your ears with either side of your bicep. Keep breathing here. here. Big breath. Breathe right up into that back body. One more big breath. Look towards your hands. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale all that air out, folding forward. Inhale, come back to standing. And exhale, hands towards center. Good job, everyone. So inhale, your arms up, reach up, look up. Plant your feet, exhale firmly, pushing your hips up towards the sky. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flatten your back. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or jump back to push up or plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly, chaturanga. Inhale, pin your elbows, come up to cobra. Planting the tops of your feet firmly into the ground. Exhale, roll your toes under, push back into downward facing dog. Making sure your hands are spread wide. You're not dumping into just your wrists. Put some weight in your fingertips. Create little suction cups with your hands. Couple big breaths here. Don't hold your breath. Flattening out your back. Hips come up and then your heels come towards the earth. Inhale and exhale. One more big breath here. And then look towards your hands. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Stretch your spine. Exhale, folding forward. And just dangle here. So grab your elbows. And just make some little figure eights with your elbows. Relax your jaw, relax your neck. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Planting your feet firmly. Spread your toes. One more breath here. Exhale all that air out. Fold a little closer. And then inhale. Come all the way back up. Reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to our center. Good job. Take a reset breath here. Tuck your tail, engage your core, lengthening your spine. Tuck your chin, collarbones wide, down your back. Inhale and exhale. Inhale your arms up, reach up, look up. Exhale, come down. Do Utkatasana or chair pose. Tuck your chin, tuck your tail, widen your toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Keeping your knees in alignment. Exhale, sit a little deeper and then start to twist. So twisting over to your right knee, engage your left elbow on your right knee. Sit your butt down a little further, pushing with your head. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Shoulders down, relax your jaw. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. Big breaths in and out. One more breath. On your next exhale, slowly lower down, unravel. Bend your knees and roll up. Reach up, look up, big breath up. Exhale, hands towards center, and then sit back down into Utkatasana or chair pose. Engage your core, tuck your tail, lengthen your chest, or lengthen your spine. Inhale, and exhale, twist to the other side. So engaging your right elbow on your left knee, keeping your knees in alignment. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. And then look down. Release your arms. And slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Find Tadasana. Spread your feet. Engage your toes into the mat. Engage your core, belly button towards your spine. Lifting your chest, open your heart. One more breath here. And exhale, feel the ground, feel the earth. Inhale, reach up, look up, arms overhead. Exhale, folding forward, engaging your core. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower down to your belly, your chaturanga. Plant the tops of your feet firmly. Inhale, lower spine. And exhale, roll your toes, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot up, keep your hips square. Plant your left foot between your hands. Set up for warrior one. So bringing your right heel a bit closer to your left foot. Lining up your heels. Right foot about 45 degrees. Squaring off your hips. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Gauge your core. And exhale, come up to warrior one. So inhale, your arms up overhead. Inhale, reach, and exhale, feeling ground. So your left knee is stacked over your right ankle. Not going forward. Nicely stacked. Open your chest, reaching up. Take a breath here. And then on your exhale, track your hands forward, engaging your core. Stay here for a couple breaths. Reaching out. One more breath here. Inhale, and then exhale, come forward, get some movement, let your hands come overhead. Inhale, look up, reach up, let's do that 3 more times. Exhale, coming forward. Inhale, reach up, look up. Remembering to put some energy in the outside edge of that right foot. Inhale with your breath. One more time, exhale. And then inhale. And stay here, look up, reach up. Shoulders are relaxed. One more breath. And let's plant our hands on either side of our left foot. And come up into one-legged forward fold. So engage your core, lengthen your spine, and then folding your chest closer to your knee. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. And then meet your feet. Plant your feet firmly. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, folding forward. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale. Reach up, look up, stretch up. Exhale, hands to our center. Take a breath here. Next inhale, your arms up overhead. Reach up, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, tuck your chin. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank. Lower down to your belly. In your elbows, tuck the tops of your feet onto the ground. And inhale, cobra. Take a breath here. On your exhale, roll your toes under. Back to downward facing dog. Inhale your right foot up to the sky. Plant your right foot between your hands. Set up for warrior one on this side. So aligning your heels. Left foot's 45-degree angle. Stacking your right knee over your right ankle. Squaring off your hips, lengthen your spine. Hands to hips. Take a breath here. Plant your feet firmly in the ground. Inhale. Come up to warrior one. Finding earth. And then inhale your arms overhead. Reach up. Coming right out of the shoulder blades. Your shoulders aren't coming up. You're reaching up. You're opening your chest. Open your collarbones. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders. And reach. Inhale and exhale. Don't stop breathing. Keep breathing. Big full breath here. And one more. Start to track your hands forward. So I'm keeping my hips square here. Engaging my core, belly button towards my spine. Lengthening my spine. Keep breathing. One more breath. And exhale, your hands come behind you, reach behind you. And inhale, come up, reach up. Little baby back bend. Exhale, come forward. 3 more times with your breath. So inhale, look up, reach up. Planting your feet firmly in the exhale. Feeling the ground, feeling your power. Inhale, big breath, big opening. Exhale, reach forward. One more, inhale. And then exhale, onto our right leg. Raise your left leg into the air. Just inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, bring your chest closer to your knee. Again, your back foot doesn't have to come up too high. The objective here is to keep your hips square. Raising your leg, and inhaling and exhaling. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders. One more big breath here. Inhale fully. And exhale, let your feet come together. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Tuck your tail. Exhale, folding forward. And inhale, come all the way back up to standing. Reach up, exhale, hands come to heart center. Take a breath here. So, inhale, hands up, reach up, look up. Exhale, engage your core. Lengthening your spine, come all the way down. Inhale, lengthen. Flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, step back and plank. Lower down to your belly or chaturanga. Inhale, roll over, up dog or baby cobra. Cobra, it's up to you. Exhale, back into downward facing dog. And take a couple breaths here, just finding your dog. So inhale and exhale. Pushing the front of the mat away from you with the heels of your hands. Engaging your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, feeling ground. One more breath. Inhale your left foot up. And then exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. And then plant your foot. Take a breath. Get ready for the other side. So inhale your right leg up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. And inhale, stretch it out one more time. And exhale to downward facing dog. Deep breath here. And then come down to your knees. And come to child's pose. Take a couple breaths here. Just reset. Filling up your lungs completely, expanding your back body. One more breath here. And then come up into tabletop. Roll your toes and push up into downward facing dog. Stretching your back, stretching your legs, engaging your core. Look towards your hands, step up or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, come back up. Arms up, exhale, hands to heart center. Take a breath here. And exhale all that air out. Inhale, your arms up. Look up. Exhale, folding forward, engaging your core, hips come up. Inhale, flat back, straighten out. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or jump back to plank. Lower to chaturanga or your belly. Inhale, roll your toes over into upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the sky. And bring your left foot forward between your hands for runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen your spine, push your heel away from you. And exhale, feeling ground. Inhale, your arms come up overhead. Reach up, look up. Shoulder blades away from your ears. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Then exhale, come forward. Plant your right hand beside your left foot. Stacking your shoulders, open your chest, look up towards your left hand, lengthening your spine, pushing that heel away from you. One more breath here. And then slowly unravel, look down, plant your hands, step back to plank, lower to chaturanga your belly, plant your feet, squeezing your elbows in, come to cobra. Exhale, roll your toes, push back into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale your right foot up. And prepare for runner's lunge on that side. So stepping your right foot between your hands, stacking your right knee over your ankle. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Straightening out that left leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, finding ground. And then inhale up to runner's lunge. Keeping your hips square, reaching up through your fingertips. Breathe here, filling your lungs. One more breath. Reach up. And then exhale, come forward, planting your left hand by your right foot. Stacking your shoulders, keeping your hips square. Pushing that left heel away from you. Breathe, open your chest. Little twist. Keep breathing, no one hold your breath. One more breath here, and then exhale, look down. And step back into plank position. So let's hold plank. Again, creating those suction cups with your fingers. You don't want to be stacking all that weight into your wrist. So pushing your heels away, engaging your core. Internally rotating your arms. Hold this. Hold it. One more breath. And then let's come over to our side plank on our left side. Stacking your elbows. Take a couple breaths here. And then firmly planting your right foot. Bring your left foot about a foot ahead of you. Create hold your head with your right arm. And then let's do some crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more, 5. And then come back to side plank. Look down. Come back to plank position. Come to your knees. Let's just take child's pose to reset. So keeping this active, keeping your hands pushing away from you. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Then I'm gonna just roll around so I can see you. And inhale, come back up to plank. Engage your core, engage your hands, pushing your heels away from you. Nice solid line from your tail to the top of your head. And then come to side plank on the right hand side. So stacking your shoulders, opening your chest. Bring your right foot or left foot forward, right foot forward. Clasp the back of your head. And then crunch. 2, 3, 4. And one more. 5. Come back to side plank. Engage your core. Breathe. And then exhale back to plank. Take a breath here. And lower to your belly. And let's just get set up for Sphinx pose. So planting your elbows underneath your shoulder blades, engaging the tops of your feet in the mat, spreading your fingers wide. Lengthen right out of your lower spine. So we're not crunching our lower spine, we're lengthening. So imagine you're rolling out dough. You're opening your chest, open. And breathe here, just breathe. Full breaths. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw. Filling up that chest, open your collarbones. One more breath here. And exhale, release, tuck your toes. Plant your hands beside your shoulders and push back into downward facing dog. Pedal your feet. Find your dog, find some stillness, engage your core. Framing your ears with your biceps. One more breath here. And then walk your hands to your feet, planting your feet, halfway lift. And then put your hands on your hips and keeping your spine long, hinge forward from your hips. So the point here is to keep a nice straight spine. Have a little micro bend in your knees, tiny little bend, keeping your spine straight and long. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come out a little bit. Exhale a little closer. Bring your chest a little closer to your knees. Spreading your toes wide, finding balance in your feet. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Pushing your hips up towards the ceiling. Gauge your core. And then keeping your core nice and tight. Pushing with your feet. Come up with a flat back. Back to Tadasana. And then step your hips about a leg distance apart. And inhale, a little bend in your knees. Exhale, straighten. Find 5-pointed stars. So just widen your collarbones, stretching out your fingertips, and gauge your belly button. Right? Pushing with the outside edges of your feet. But still maintaining weight in your toes. One more breath here. And then let's turn our feet about 45 degrees. Bring your hands into cactus. And then come into a squat to goddess pose. So inhale, lengthen. Push your elbows away. Fingertips reaching towards the sky. Tuck your tail. Lengthen your spine. Open your chest. Spread your toes wide. Inhale. And exhale, finding the earth a little deeper. 2 more big breaths here. Exhale. 1 more breath. And exhale, come up. Pigeon toe your feet. Rotate your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, look up, reach up. Engaging your core, spread your feet wide. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into push-up position. Exhale, lower to your belly, plant your feet. Tuck your elbows, inhale, look up to cobra. Again, coming out of your lower back, lengthening out of your lower back. Exhale, roll your toes, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, and then exhale, finding length, finding ground, engaging all your muscle groups. 1 more breath, and then look up towards your hands and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, arms up, look up. And exhale, hands towards center. Set up for a balancing pose. So inhale, starting to plant your right foot. We're going to set up for tree. So if you want to come to your calf, or bring your foot heel right into your inner groin, inner thigh. Inhale, hands towards center, finding your drishti. Find that place where you can focus. Take a breath here, settle. Inhale, your arms up overhead. Big breaths here, open your chest. Pushing your knee open. And then exhale, release that knee and start to come forward into warrior 3. So pushing your foot behind you, reaching out, creating a nice long spine. Hips are square. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Bring your hands to your hips and meet your feet. And you walk out your legs a little bit. Open your chest. Gauge your core. Let's get set up for the other side. So planting your left foot firmly into the earth. Set up a tree on the other side. Whatever you did on the right, do that on the left. If you need to fall out, sometimes you do. So just get back into it when you're ready. So inhale and exhale. Gauge your core. Bring your arms up overhead, reach up. Finding the earth, finding those roots. And then exhale, Release your knee, come forward, keeping your hips square, kicking your foot behind you, squaring your hips. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. And then exhale, hands back to the ground, finding your Tadasana, mountain pose. And inhale your arms up overhead, reach up, look up. Exhale, hands to our center. So inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step back into push-up position. Lower down to chaturanga or your belly. Inhale, cobra, baby cobra, up dog, it's up to you. Exhale, plant your feet, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale your left foot up, and then open up your hip. So letting your left knee bend, look under your left shoulder. Take a breath here. And then square off your hips and bring your left knee towards your left wrist. Planting your leg. And then walk your right foot back an inch or two. Inhale, lengthen your spine. We're setting up for pigeon here. Squaring off your hips, keeping your right hip pushing towards the earth. Come down just as far as it feels good to you. Inhale, lengthening your spine, lengthen your body. Exhale, folding, releasing. Keep breathing, don't hold your breath. One more breath here. And then walk your hands up. Little back bend. Open your chest, look up, track up. And exhale, roll your toes under. Plant your hands and step back into downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Inhale your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Open up your chest. Look under your right armpit. Opening your hip. Inhale and exhale. One more breath here. Big breath. And exhale. Flatten out your hips again. And then bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Walking your left leg back a couple of inches. Let your left knee firmly in the earth. Inhale. Open your chest. And exhale. Keeping your left hip pushing towards the earth. Come down. And breathe. Filling up your back body, filling up your rib cage, letting all that air out. Two more big breaths just like that. Keep breathing. And then exhale, come back, tense your fingers on either side of your front leg. Inhale, open your chest, look up. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back into downward facing dog. Then bend your knees. Let's come into a child's pose, planting your tops of your feet firmly in the earth. Let your forehead rest on your mat. Stretch your hands beside you. Take a couple breaths here. Let's sit up. And come over onto your left hip, keeping your left knee bent. Bring your right knee in towards your chest and plant your right foot on the outside edge of your left knee. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest, keeping your right hip down on the earth. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, start to twist. So looking over your right shoulder, it's like we're bringing out a towel to your waist, your chest, and then your neck. Inhale and exhale. Open your chest, open your heart. One more big breath here. Squeeze your knee in. And then exhale, release. Unravel. Let's change legs. So lengthening out your feet. Bend your right knee in towards your buttocks. Squeeze your left knee in towards your chest. Plant your left foot beside your right knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Put your left hand behind you and exhale, start to twist, squeezing your left leg in towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist your torso, your shoulders, and then your neck. Keep breathing, opening your chest, open your heart. Exhale and inhale. One more breath here. And exhale. Release that, unravel. Straighten your legs. Find your sits bones. Engage your core. Pushing your heels away from you. Open your chest. Reach up. Look up. Inhale. And then exhale. Start to come forward. Come down as far as you can with a nice flat back. Maybe you want to grab your feet. Suck in your belly button. Lengthen your spine. Tuck your chin. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, come out just a little bit. Exhale, bring your chest a little closer. One more breath. Come up. Let's find cobbler's pose so the soles of your feet come together. Inhale your chest. And exhale, hinging from the hips, start to come forward. Tuck your chin, lengthen your spine, engage your core. Using your elbows as leverage, get a little deeper in your stretch. Engage your belly button in towards your spine. Collarbones wide. One more breath here. And inhale, your knees come together. Coming back down onto the back on our mat. Engaging your core. Roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Put your hands in a T position. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath and reach your fingertips wide. Squeeze your knees in towards your chest. Flex your feet. And then let your hips roll over towards the left. Keeping your shoulders on the earth. So let your legs come down only as far as you can keep your shoulders on the earth. And then look over your right shoulder, so towards your right fingertips. And breathe. If you want to deepen this, you could cross your knee, your right knee over your left. It's up to you. Couple breaths here. And release every time you inhale, exhale, and just surrender. One more breath. And exhale, come back to neutral. Plant your spine firmly on the earth. Squeeze your knees into your chest and let them roll over to the right. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Your feet flex. Look over your left shoulder towards your left fingertips. And breathe. One side might be tighter than the other. Again, if you wanted to cross your legs, you can. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, one more breath. And then exhale, bring your knees back towards your chest. Clasp your knees, come up into a little ball, squeeze yourself. Big breath and exhale. Lengthen your legs, tuck your shoulder blades, lengthen out. And find Tadasana or Shavasana. Inhale and exhale. Letting yourself settle. Finding some gratitude for your practice. And spend as much time here as you need. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste, everyone. It was a pleasure to serve. And again, if you like this practice, please make a donation to Karma Teachers. Namaste.